Hi guys, welcome to the show. Today I'm here with Sarb Dhinsa at her salon in Gravesend. Hi Sarb, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
Thank you for having us here. So tell us a little bit about how you got started in the makeup and artistry world.
Right, I started about 13 years ago. I started working for myself. I'm a fully qualified beautician. I studied at London College of Fashion.
Oh, so did I. Love that place.
So I did all my beauty therapy courses at London College of Fashion, and then once I started working, I gradually got into hair and makeup.
Okay.
I used to work for the Regis salons in Oxford Circus. I did that for a few years and then moved on to working for cosmetic companies like Lancome, and then that's how I got into makeup and then gradually onto hair. And then once sort of starting a family, I started working for myself, which was a lot easier for me to work independently.
Yeah.
And I moved on from sort of doing beauty treatments, mobiling, and then starting now based in my own home, in my own studio, working from home, and then also travelling out for my bridals and hair and makeups.
So you've got your own salon now?
Yes.
It's quite different from actually working for a mainstream company like Lancome, I imagine.
Yes, completely different. Well, I've got a lot more freedom to work around.
Yeah, I can imagine.
My hours, which originally that was the plan, but as I'm getting more and more busier, I'm finding it's harder to do that. But yeah, it's nice to have the independence to do my own work and the way that I like to work instead of under somebody else.
I love the fact that you have actually worked for salons and mainstream brands, so you do have that experience.
Yes.
Don't you?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about your salon here then. What exactly do you do here?
Right, but here I do all beauty treatments, so I do the normal from sort of waxing, threading, facials, massages, down to laser treatments. So I do that all in my studio. My clients come to me. Most of my work is through word of mouth, and a lot of my clients I've known for absolutely years, and it just builds. It's just slowly built from that through recommendation, and this is where I am now. Going on to the next step, hopefully, and getting more and more busier.
More and more busier, definitely. Yeah. Now, there's so many different types of lasers out and different types of waxing as well, like sugar wax and all these kind of different waxing. Which ones do you use?
I use a natural honey wax. It's like a beeswax. It's the more sort of, it looks like honey as well. And I've always used that. It's sensitive. It's good for sensitive skin. Yeah. And it's not too harsh, and my clients seem to like it. So I've always stuck to that wax for many years, and it does the job. So and as for laser, I do the IPL laser. Again, it's a step up from waxing, because obviously everybody's moving into the laser industry now, and it's good for long-term sort of hair reduction.
Yeah, definitely.
It's worth doing in the long term, and that's the way forward really for most people. So waxing,
I think everybody, I think everybody's doing laser now. It's hair removal laser that you do.
Yes.
You do have different types of lasers as well, but it's actually the hair removal one that you do.
That's right, yes.
And how many treatments do people normally need? About 6, isn't it? Or?
Yeah, normally about minimum sort of 4 to 6 treatments to start with. I normally suggest, if you've never had it done before, and depending on your hair growth, I would see my client every 2 weeks to start off with, and then gradually work up to 4 weeks, and then 6 weeks, and then 8 weeks, and then hopefully
you're defuzzed.
Yeah, you're
no
defuzzed,
more hair.
Yeah. And then you'd need a top up now and again, because nothing is completely permanent. Now probably people will come back for top-ups and
once a year or something like that.
Yeah,
it's amazing. I love that stuff. So tell us a little bit about your hair and makeup, because you do obviously offer that service to brides.
Yes.
How does that work?
Basically, I do general party hair and makeup as well as bridal hair and makeup. When my brides get in contact with me, I normally ask them to come in and see me, so we can have a quick chat. So they can get to see me, get to know me, and I get to see them as well. Because I think it's very important to have a face-to-face conversation.
So important.
Because sometimes, chatting to somebody over the phone and actually seeing somebody, it's a different feel. So it's nice. So they come in, this is before they even have their trial, then they can explain to me what kind of looks they're interested in. A lot of them come in before they've even bought their outfits and jewellery. So then we discuss, what kind of looks are out there, and, even where they should go to buy their outfits and jewellery, or they're doing an India trip and they'll come and see me beforehand, and I've been to India a few times, so I can sort of say, go here, go there, recommend places that they can buy stuff from. So it's just basically building up a relationship.
Yeah, you're kind of like there with them throughout the whole journey.
Yes.
And that's so important because you can kind of get to know the person and their character. Yes. So when it does come to their big day, you know how to handle them if they do have a meltdown of any form, because then they have you to kind of lean on as well, apart from their family, which is always quite nice. Yeah. But also you know the personality, so you know exactly what type of makeup look that they want.
That's right. That's very important to get to know somebody's personality, because the more I know about them and their personality and their style, the better it is for me, and the better service I can provide for them, because then I have a real understanding of their likes and dislikes, and then it sort of becomes like a friendship, because then you can recommend ideas to them, and they're quite happy to discuss that openly. So it's a good thing, and I do like to work like that with my clients.
I love that. And also you build the trust, because some girls can look at a magazine and say, I want to look like that. But if you've developed the trust, then you can say, well, that might not suit you, but you can get a similar look this way, and they'll trust your opinion.
That's right, yes. And I will always be completely upfront and honest with my clients and with my brides, because there's no point trying to build up an expectation. Like you said, people look at these magazines and, they're all completely photoshopped or, touched up.
They are? Oh my God.
Believe it or not. I'd like to give my honest opinion, and like I said, once I build up that confidence, and a lot of my clients are willing to listen and take my advice.
Yeah, I really like that. Tell us a little bit about the different types of hair and makeup kind of trends that you're seeing coming.
It varies. I mean, it has, at the moment, I think it's starting to change slightly from, because it's been very, very full on eyes, very, very sort of smoky eyes, and really quite a heavy makeup look. I think gradually it'll go into something where it's getting back into the trend of being the outfits are more traditional, more sort of classic looks, whereas the importance is more on the jewellery now. So then I think sometimes the makeup has to sort of tone down to complement these looks, where in the past it's been where the outfits have been quite simple, but it's been full on with the hair and makeup. Regards to sort of hairstyles and things, the very vintagey styles are in.
Really?
Yeah, very sort of, it is a lot of styles are all about the hair, which is fantastic, but sometimes I'd like to discuss with my brides beforehand, is when you go out and buy an outfit, make sure your dupatta is the right kind of style for a hairstyle that you have in mind.
Yes.
Because that's very important, because definitely. You get ladies coming in with very, very heavy dupattas and then want a hairstyle that's not going to
it'll be kind of like pulling their head back.
That's right.
So you'll need a light dupatta for that. But then you get some girls, I guess, that want the hair down and the dupatta will be on their shoulder.
That's right.
So you can do that as well.
So, and that's the whole idea of having the discussion beforehand, so we know exactly what sort of road we're going down with regards to the looks.
So we're starting to see more simple kind of makeup, you say. Obviously makeup, simple, but more classic.
More classic. I wouldn't call it simple. I would call it more classic, a little bit more sort of on the elegant side, sort of quite regal looking makeup, really, really flattering as well. Because I think what's really important is with this day and age is that everybody makes such a huge effort for weddings. The bride still needs to stand out that little bit more.
Definitely.
They don't want to be outdone by the bridesmaids.
no, definitely not. So
that's why I mean I think a very sort of regal look is going to be in, and I think you'll be able to tell that with what's on the market, i.e. with the outfits and the jewellery and everything like that as well. So that's the way forward from what I can see.
But still all the glamour with the eyelashes and everything like that. You've got all of that going on.
You can't have a makeup look without eyelashes.
It's definitely part of it. Everyone wears them.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and in terms of the hair, can you do all that kind of hair extensions if a girl wants long hair, and even you've got a short hair, if you've got bob like yourself, but you want really long hair in the day, you do all of that kind of stuff.
You can achieve anything these days with regards to hairstyles. I've had brides with similar length hair to myself, and we've used hair extensions and completely transformed them into having lovely long hair, from having a bob. So anything is doable, I would say. It just takes a little bit of planning and putting things together, and then it's doable. So I always say to ladies, have a look around, have a look at a few hairstyles, let's sit down and then we discuss what we're going to go for.
And definitely, obviously, look at magazines and draw inspiration on what you like, and then obviously come to yourself and you can work around that.
Yeah, there's so much out there. And at the same time, if they come and visit me and we go through pictures online or through magazines, again, for me, it's getting an idea of what their likes are and what their dislikes are. It builds up a picture of where we're heading when it comes to regards to a look.
Yeah.
And that's what I like. I like to start planning for each individual where we're going with a bridal look.
Yeah.
Regards to it being hair up or hair down or reception party.
Of course.
It's building up a look for that individual, for their style.
Definitely. Now you're next going to be doing a makeup look for us, aren't you, on a model? What exactly look are you going to be doing?
Well, I'm going to go for quite a regal look. I'm going to go for a traditional look and take it back to sort of basics really. So very elegant, simple but effective. So the bride will stand out in a crowd.
Oh,
that's
nice.
How I see it, yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. Guys, stay tuned for after the break and watch Sarb work her magic.
Fashion.